here with Jacob. He
Hey, guys.
drove down from Massachusetts to do training with me one-on-one. It's actually something new. We're starting my first student. And tell me a little bit kind of like what you learned and what you thought about the course.
So what I thought about it, basically, I came into this thinking, it was going to be, kind of straightforward because a lot of the commercial work, you see it. You see people, surface cleaning. You see them, cleaning gas stations and dumpster pads out. It looks simple enough. Then you go and do it, and you realize there's a lot of different elements and variables involved. There's things that I didn't know until I actually started doing it myself. So I was watching Barry, do surface cleaning on the gas stations. There was a certain method about how he maneuvered around it, and with people coming in and out, and then sometimes going through the when they're closed during after hours. So I thought the important element that I took away from it was timing. And it's not something that I guess you would see in a lot of videos because people who film the videos, they want you to see all the positive elements of what they're doing, but they don't show you what could happen.
People
or the
running you
what ifs.
over, coding stuff off.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's all butterflies and rainbows till you thrown in the mix. So
Right.
he got to experience. He actually came into town a day early and ran across me
It was completely coincidental.
doing a job. And he's like, I think I know that shirt. He said, Barry, and I'm turning around like, oh hey, I'm supposed to see you tomorrow, but you can go ahead and stay tonight. So I'm washing a gas station, and after that, we immediately. I get a call to do another bid, and he goes with me, and I go and tell him what happened at that point.
Yeah, I was completely witness to it. It was like not scripted. It was like I saw the call on his phone. We went. I followed him. He met with the owner of a gas station.
5 gas stations.
5 gas stations. Sorry. And I'm watching and listening, and the conversation was very real. It wasn't like all right, do this now, so that way he thinks that I'm gonna sell you, right? No, it wasn't anything like that. It was just like a very real conversation.
We closed the deal.
Oh, yeah,
And
we did.
in a matter of minutes, I went there, I looked at it, I gave him a price, we shook hands, we quoted, and we went and did the job. So he actually
Seen it too, yeah.
on the last day. So he came down Thursday. He watched me wash Thursday. He actually seen me not just saying what I do, but doing what I do.
Yep.
Seen me do the job, and then class started Friday, and then we did Friday concrete work. Then Saturday we did the canopies.
Yeah, the canopy.
And the storefront. Sunday we did the restaurant, and then after that, which was last night, when we got done doing the drive-through and the restaurant area, we immediately did that gas station that I just quoted, and the guy's going to have me do all 5 of them. So
Yep, I was witness.
he's seen it. It's really cool how that worked out, that he got to witness how I was in action, how I went out there, how I closed the deal and got the work done. So it's really cool that because that don't happen every day like that. So it's cool that you got to witness me from start to finish, land a job, quote a job, do a job, and then now we're going to be picking the check up for it today when he comes back in town. So
Terrific.
But yeah, besides that, is there anything else you'd like to add for the people that may be thinking about coming to train or?
What I would say is don't put the cart before the horse. All right, so training's not a silver bullet. I've endorsed a couple trainings in the past before. Again, everyone is good that I've learned from. I think Barry's been a step beyond what I was expecting. But
We help you not only just learn the techniques, but I gave him a recipe to go home and there's some proprietary stuff we go over once you're in the classroom, but I gave him the keys to the kingdom to go out there and basically contact the specific people and help them with proposals, pricing, and quoting. So we set you up with not only how to do it, the proper chemicals, the proper tools, how to do it, how to price, how to quote, but we're going to look at your business in your area and connect you with the people there and get you a proposal written so you can go there and knock it out the park, man. So he may be getting some calls today because we've already sent emails out with proposals to companies back in Massachusetts where he's from. So who knows? I may get a call say, hey man, we got a contract before he even got home. So we don't know that. We hope so, but But you have the recipe to go forward,
Right, like when you go into a training, you learn techniques and concepts, and you kind of put in forth and into motion something. But when you leave the training, nothing happens. So this is kind of different, where he sets you up with something, so that way on the way home you perhaps have something. Mileage may vary. There's no guarantees or promises.
Sure.
But it's, again, not a silver bullet. However, for what was offered is absolutely fantastic. For what was offered. So the training, the hands-on.
We did classroom during the day.
Classroom
we
too,
probably
yeah.
did around 10, 11 hours a day, 4 or 5 days straight. Actually, he's down here the extra day, and I went ahead and took him on the job with me. Didn't mind doing that. So we do a lot of training during the day, during the classroom, and then at night we go out and actually do the work. So that's kind of what we did. So we got done like 3 in the morning last night. We got done at 2 in the morning. So we're running on caffeine and fumes, but
I'm running on caffeine and hatred. I'm on my way back to Massachusetts. Gonna be like, I want to stay more.
I appreciate you coming down and taking the training.
I appreciate it too. Just one more thing,
Yeah,
real
go
quick. If you're on the fence about training, I understand. I've been in every situation that has been a nightmare situation. This is a training that, if you do decide to go, it will immensely benefit you in more ways than one. It's not, again, a silver bullet, but if you feel like it is the right thing to do, then it is. And that's all I'm going to say about that.
And I want to add to that, I have created a Facebook private group this morning that's only for our members. So when he goes forth, once you come do training with me, you have access to me from here on out. You go home and say, hey, Barry, I have a problem with this quote. What do you think about this? I'll actually help you and put you and work with you, because I want to see all my students do better than me. I want to see him go out and do 6 figures, 7 figures. Man, there's no better reward than a teacher seeing his student just blow it out the water, because then he can pass it down. Knowledge, the wisdom, the understanding, going forth, on and on. That's what I want. I really like, and I've even, like, we go out for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and I'm just like, and I'll say, hey, what's your game plan?
Feed you too.
Like, we eat good. Hey, what's your game plan? What kind of tools you have? What are you looking to get? What's your next steps? Because I really care about what the direction a person's going to go in. Versus like, give me your money. Here's the course. Buy. No, we want to see you go forth and prosper. That is the goal here, man. People over profits, for real.
People over profits.
Anything else you want to say before we end it out?
Yeah, you can also get chemicals right here. And,
I appreciate that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a plug. I mean, they're sitting on a shelf.
Yeah, sending you some home too.
That's terrific. Thank you.
Yeah.
So that's pretty much it. I think the class was fantastic. I think the in-person training was phenomenal. But the fact that he adds on, you're potentially getting business on the way home, that's one step beyond, because I don't know any other workshops or teachers that do that. There's a lot that are very passionate about what they do, but that is unheard of in a training. To
dissect your business and say, here's the CEOs, here's the directors, here's the managers, here's the phone numbers, here's the contacts, here's everything about their business,
Exactly.
And and I'll ask him, like, hey, where do you want to be at? Where's the areas you want to work at? Let's target those areas. Let's get it rocking and rolling. But yeah, man, I was glad to have you. You're my first student, first of many, I'm sure. And man, go forth and prosper, brother.
Thank you very much.
I think you'll do good. You guys have a great day.
Hey, you guys have a great day.
Peace.